World Cup is coming this summer, and that means it could possibly mess up some of your cruise plans if you have an upcoming cruise this summer in June or July. If you have an Alaskan cruise or a Caribbean cruise planned for this summer, you might want to make some alternate plans. Hey y'all, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Tiffany with TP's Travels, and yes, the World Cup is coming. These are the places that the World Cup is coming to starting in June. And as you see here, they do have a lot of different cities they will be coming to, including Seattle and Vancouver, which are the two main cruise ports for Alaska, and also Miami, which is the world's largest cruise port. So if you are planning a cruise in Alaska during June and July, or a Caribbean cruise out of Miami in June or July, then you could possibly see some transportation issues and some higher prices. So let's start with Alaska first. If you are planning an Alaskan cruise this summer, now it is wave season, which is where the majority of people begin booking their cruises. That's when prices are dropping. So you're not going to see higher prices when it comes to the cruises. I've actually already seen some really great deals starting off the wave season when booking your cruises. However, what you need to keep in mind is the hotels and airfare. Now, we tell you to make sure that you are flying in at least a day before your cruise. But if you're flying out of Seattle or Vancouver, you might want to fly in 2 days prior, just to be on the safe side. Seattle is expecting around 750,000 extra people, soccer fans, during this time, and Vancouver is expecting nearly this amount of people as well. Whether these numbers are accurate or not, it will be a lot of people in these two main areas that cruises are going in and out of for Alaska. Now, if you have already booked your Alaskan cruise for this upcoming June or July, then no worries. I'm not telling you to cancel your cruise, but if you haven't booked your flight or your hotel, book it now. I have already started seeing some of the hotels going up, and yes, you can expect that there will be a little bit more crowds in the Seattle area or even the Vancouver area when you are visiting for the first day or so before you get on your cruise. Now, another thing to expect and think about is the Southeast Alaska area. It is in close proximity to both Seattle and Vancouver, so they too are expecting an influx in tourism during this time of people visiting their area before or after they go over to the World Cup. So you can expect to see some soccer fans over in the Southeast Alaska area as well. If you've ever been on an Alaskan cruise during this time and you go back this summer during June and July, you will most likely notice a little bit more crowds with the tourism there in this area. So some suggestions, other than making sure you book now and fly in maybe 2 days prior, you could also do a one-way cruise in Alaska. So this would be going to maybe Anchorage or Seward or even Whittier. And you could fly into Anchorage and do a one-way Alaska cruise down to Seward or Whittier. The most popular cruises are going to be the round-trip cruises going in and out of Seattle and Vancouver. But you get a little bit of different experience if you decide to fly into Anchorage. Also, a lot of these cruises will offer land tours where you can go into Denali and you can see a little bit more in this area. So that is an option for you that maybe you just would have to book 2 flights, but you can totally avoid Seattle and Vancouver altogether if you're wanting to do that. Now, you could also look at some cruises do come in and out of San Francisco when they are cruising to Alaska. However, double check the dates because the World Cup is also planning on coming to San Francisco as well. If you have not booked your cruise yet, it is always recommended to book your Alaska cruise 12 to 18 months out. So go ahead and start planning it, but maybe plan it for 2027. If you just really want to cruise here in 2026, and if you want to try to avoid those crowds, then you could also cruise during the shoulder season. Maybe go mid-August to late August or even September. So those are some options for you for your Alaska cruise. Now, if you are cruising out of Miami and cruising anywhere in the Caribbean during this time in June and July, which is also one of the most popular times to cruise in the Caribbean, then I suggest possibly taking a look at maybe Port Canaveral. And Port Canaveral is not very far from Miami. It is the second largest cruise port, and you would see some of those same areas in the Caribbean that you would see coming out of Miami, but you might have a little bit cheaper hotel costs and finding a hotel a little easier over in the Port Canaveral area. However, caveat, if you are cruising out of Port Canaveral or Miami during this time, then you should still expect some transportation delays and some crowds, even if you're not going into Miami. Now, Miami is expecting to see up to 1 million tourists during this time frame. Now, not everybody is going to be flying into Miami. A lot of people will come into Orlando and then travel down to Miami. So you can still expect to see a lot of crowds in the Miami airport. And also, I have in this video here, I talked about the Brightline. I love the Brightline. You can get on it from Orlando, go straight down to Miami. And the prices have gone up just a little bit since the last time I posted this video, but you can probably expect that the prices are going to increase during this time frame as well. So give yourself some time if you are cruising out of Port Canaveral, the Orlando area, or even Miami as well. And also, if you haven't booked your flights, look here, the World Cup is also going to be in Atlanta. So think about that as well. I always like to tell people, if you can, always avoid the Atlanta airport. I don't like the Atlanta airport even on a normal day. I told a story a while back where a lady was in Atlanta trying to get to Orlando, several flight delays, and of course she missed her cruise in Port Canaveral. And so that was just a normal day in Atlanta. That wasn't with all the influx of people coming in, of soccer fans going to the World Cup. You can only imagine what it's going to be like then. So try to avoid some of these major airports that you see on here when you are doing your flights coming into any cruise port during this particular time. And something you should always be doing, regardless of on a major event coming in or not that could possibly delay travel, is purchasing travel insurance. Always you should purchase travel insurance, but definitely during this time, because you can expect some travel delays, lots of crowds and things like that happening. If you are wanting a free quote on travel insurance, I'll leave that in the description below for you to check out. If this was helpful for you, please give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And leave me a comment below. I would love to hear where you're cruising to this summer. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.